ट्रेटर के साथ अपने आप को एसोसिएट करना, नाम एसोसिएट होना, साहिल सलाथिया, ट्रेटर, does it sound good to you?
In the game, yes. In life, no. I would never want to be called a traitor in life. I think it's very important to have relationships in today's time.
Yeah.
It's very important to have real friendships, especially for artists, because you live by yourself, and your friends are your family. They're an extension of your personality. So if you have a snake in your pocket, you might as well be careful about it because they are representing you also.
Or you can go to Ekta Kapoor. She could do something with the snake.
Like a show.
Nagin. Yeah.
बस अब यही बचा है मेरी लाइफ में, नागिन.
No, but now since we started the show right up on relationships and friendships,
Yeah.
I want to talk about this. That there was a time where हम लोग 3 AM friends की बात करते थे, और we would talk about friends who would give their life for you.
Right.
But these days, in today's times, where friendships are either to gain clout,
Yeah.
or to gain certain specific things from a person.
Yeah.
Do you really think that in the times that you and I live, अच्छी genuine दोस्तियाँ जो शोले में नहीं दिखाते थे, वीरू और वैसी वाली होती है?
I don't know होती है नहीं होती है, and I feel ऐसी दोस्तियाँ आज के टाइम में हो भी नहीं सकती, but I feel it's still very important to find a basic ethical ground. कि इससे ज़्यादा मैं नहीं गिरूंगी, इससे ज़्यादा मैं नहीं गिरूंगा, because in today's time there are very strange choices that are presented to you, right? So you can't be so pure like Sholay, that's for sure. But you can't be, you don't have to be completely straight out of a nala. You can find a balance. Yeah.
अच्छा, जब आप किसी रियलिटी शो में जाते हो
Yeah.
and things don't go according to you, like मेरे
Yeah.
साथ भी हुआ है.
Yeah.
Some choose to not really talk about it, like
Yeah.
I didn't, but
Yeah.
you did, and I
Yeah.
actually applaud you for doing that.
Thank you.
Because it's refreshing to
Yeah.
see that kind of honesty.
Yeah.
Did you receive any backlash, or did anyone from the fraternity say मत बोल, इतना मत बोल?
Oh, I don't. Even when it came to fashion, since you spoke about it, I don't take opinions from people. That's no. Even with this, like if I wanted to put my heart out, there were no opinions that were asked. Shall I say this? Shall I not say this? Because ultimately, I think you have to decide what sort of a human being you are. If you're sensitive, clean, please put it out, and you're not trying to hurt somebody else. If you're feeling very hurt about something, it's important to let everybody else know so that they can also have their opinions about their lifestyle choices that they are making. Because you, me, everybody else, and everybody, I'm sure all the guests that you've had on the show, they've been inspiring in some way or the other. If not inspiring, at least people look up to the idea of what they are, right? So I think it's important to be honest to them and at least let them know.
Also, I want to ask you this, that हम लोग हमेशा reality shows में reality की बात करते हैं, but we try and shy away from our reality. We don't really show our emotions. We
Yeah.
don't show our vulnerability,
Yeah.
or especially the times that we are not feeling the best. What made you do that?
Just being honest, like I said, sometimes you just have to, like you're saying, if I spoke about my emotions on my
Yeah.
Instagram. So I see, if you look at my Instagram, first of all, in today's time, even for Pedro Pascal or even for somebody as iconic as whoever you can think of in the West, not just people here, it is like your portfolio.
Yeah.
That's how people see you. They find you cool, not cool. They find you TikToker or upscale or whatever, man, fashion, beauty, whatever. It's just a subdivision, but it's your personality. So my Instagram, I feel, is very, very stylized. It's not that. It is. It is honest, but it's not that honest because that's not how I wake up. When we do a red carpet, it's not that this is how I'm loitering around my house or at my friend's house. So of course it's thought about, right? It's not that real technically if you think about it, and that is the idea of art. You create something and then you leave it for people to understand it as a perspective. But when you talk about traitors or me putting my emotions out, that is something that is not stylized. And that is exactly how I was feeling. That is exactly what I had to say. Not everything, because everything would create a very big ruckus. So like still 20% of what I should or could have said, I said it.
अच्छा, एक बात बताओ, ये मेरा पर्सनल क्वेश्चन है, ये किसी और का नहीं है. When I see your Instagram and I see these outfits, I'm like, कितना पैसा है साहिल के पास कि सारे कपड़े खरीदता रहता है? और
ठेंगा है साहिल के पास.
So where are those big jackets with flares and
all the
those
cool
expensive clothes are coming from?
All the cool designers, they're just very, very kind, and because I think they kind of understand the idea I'd like to present with style, so they like to collaborate. I would say
they collaborated.
I mean, now of course a lot of people keep gifting us.
किस-किस की videos हैं?
Videos यानी?
मतलब naughty videos, otherwise why?
Oh my God, never. No naughty videos for sure. But it's not just me. It's like I'm sure there are like zillions of actors who are sourcing, wearing clothes, and then they go back.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that you keep them. But I'm at a point, at least in my life, in terms of fashion, that a lot of the clothes come and they never go back. They're very happy
To just let you keep.
Yeah, and I'm talking about top designers. I'm not talking about mid-range designers, and that's probably because maybe I don't know, man. Maybe I just like I'm a good
Canvas.
person. Maybe
Yeah, canvas.
Canvas, yeah,
Good.
yeah.
That's awesome, man. You know, honestly, I've always said, साहिल मैं तेरे कपड़े चुराने वाला हूँ. I'm gonna take your clothes. मैं तो पहला तो नहीं होऊंगा तुमसे ये बोलने वाला, but क्या तुम्हें लोगों ने और भी बोला कि साहिल you're meant for a show like Bigg Boss?
So many people have said it, but I can't do Bigg Boss.
Why?
I just don't know, man. Like I feel I'm very scared. I feel in Bigg Boss also, like what happened to me in Traitors, like was a very big lesson for me. I really had to undergo therapy. Earlier we were thinking of talking about my journey. I've never done therapy. I don't need it. I've always been the happiest guy. And I've always felt like I'm the coolest guy. After Traitors, I felt very badly backstabbed. There were 3 traitors by my person. So that shook me. And then I felt that maybe I'm not the right guy for reality, number 1. Number 2, because I felt very cornered. See, अगर उस शो में अगर रफ्तार भी होते, अगर ट्रेटर हर्ष होते, तो भी मैं ही निकलता. जो 2 दिन में उन्होंने मुझे जो सवाल जवाब किए थे, उससे मैं समझ गया था कि ये मेरे को ही निकालेंगे.
Are you भोला भाला?
Not at all. But like अगर मैंने रफ्तार को नहीं पूछा कुछ भी, उन्होंने मुझसे पूछ लिया आपका एक्सेंट क्यों है, तो मैं समझ गया कि नहीं पसंद. हर्ष ने मुझे बोल दिया आप अंग्रेज लगते हो, नहीं पसंद. जब मैंने हर्ष को नहीं बोला कि आप मुझे लखनवी या जम्मू से या हरियाणवी या जो भी लगते हो, तो आप मुझे तो ये दीज आर दीज स्नीकी कमेंट्स जो आप समझ जाते हो कि ये मेरा ही नंबर लगेगा. जो ये लड़की है जो इन्होंने जो किया, वो दैट रियली put me in a corner, gave me a lot of understanding of life and where people stand and where I should stand in life. And Bigg Boss also, I feel I'll have a similar output. Like I'm not trying to say I'm good or better or superior or inferior. I don't know, man. Maybe, I don't know, personality wise, I think.
Yeah.
मेरा शायद थोड़ा सा अलग सा दिख जाऊँ वहाँ पे, तो वो शायद लोगों को खटक जाए जैसा ये. और इनफैक्ट वेरी स्टूपिड कमेंट टू मेक, बट अमेजॉन में भी वीडियो डायरीज में मैंने उनको यही बोला था, जो उन्होंने दिखाया नहीं. वो ये एक्चुअली आई एम सेइंग दिस फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम हियर. दे टोल्ड मी, दे सेड so they really like me, like everybody else. They liked everybody, all 20 contestants. They said, why do you think you were the first one to be murdered? Because that is the murder when you kill somebody. 2 चीज़ हो सकती है, या तो आपको लगता है कि ये बंदा स्ट्रांग है, जो मेरे हिसाब से बकवास है. ऐसा नहीं होता, इतनी जल्दी आप कुछ नहीं समझ सकते स्ट्रांग है नहीं है. एक ट्रेन का टास्क हुआ था, उसमें क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है. पर्सनल रीजंस. जनरली अगर आप इंटरनेशनली भी ट्रेटर्स देखें तो पर्सनल रीज़न से ही पहले बंदे को निकालते हैं. वो पर्सनल रीज़न क्या होता है, जैसे आप आए, मुझे नहीं पसंद आपके बाल, अब मेरे को बना दिया ट्रेटर करण जौहर ने या अमेजॉन ने, मुझे नहीं पसंद शार्दुल के बाल, मेरे को नहीं पसंद, बात खत्म. कुछ नहीं, हमारे नई स्टार्स मैच किए यार, मुझे नहीं पसंद. उसमें मैं किसी को बोल नहीं सकता कि क्यों नहीं पसंद, मैंने क्या, यू नो व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. पर उसमें अगर आपका सबसे खास बंदा है और उसने भी मान गई आप वो आपको बहुत चुभ जाती है. तो आई फील इवन इन बिग बॉस, even if I end up doing it, which I will never, but let's say if I never say never, you see me in the Bigg Boss house, I feel I could get cornered. And a guy like me, like I am slightly sensitive. I mean, at least I would say normal human standards के हिसाब से. ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं बहुत sensitive हूँ. I'm also a like I'm also like a regular guy of 20-25. It's not that everybody affects me, but something like a Bigg Boss could really affect me if I feel cornered again.
It can.
Yeah,
I'm telling you as somebody who's been there.
Yeah.
नहीं, but तुम्हारा take क्या है on, you know, loving in front of 150 cameras? Can you fall in love in front of 150 cameras?
No.
Yeah.
No.
You know, because I always question that, and you know that was the reason why I was out. Yeah, just I'm going to extend more. Interesting conversation हो रहा है.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I was asked by Farah Khan that, you know, why are you not making any relationships inside? I said, you've already sent people with couples. Now what do? I try to be the third person in between.
Third
them.
wheeling.
And honestly, I'm not somebody who ever wanted to be in Splitsvilla. This has become Splitsvilla now.
Yeah.
You know, reality shows have somehow become all about dating and people falling in love. और ऐसा प्यार किसको होता है, मुझे बताओ, जहाँ लोग हाथ पकड़ के रो रहे होते 150 कैमरास के सामने. I mean, what is love to you?
Oh, love to me is like a very big deal.
Serious affair?
Very serious affair, and I think you shouldn't use this word very loosely, because now I think people use it very loosely. Like
Yeah.
mostly even when my friends tell me, "Oh, love you," I generally say "love ya." I just try to make it different, because when I really say it to somebody, I don't want it to sound frivolous in my head at least. And I think now this whole idea of self-love has also ruined a lot of people, because of course self-love is great. You should definitely take yourself as priority. But it's so important as humans to have that one person that you actually want to share things with.
Yeah.
Like they say in a relationship, you could be 90%, 10%, 30%, 70%. It'll keep changing. But now what happens if you think the other person's going through a tough phase, you're like, मैं ज़रा इधर मुंह मार लेता हूँ. You know what I'm saying? This one also seems very easy. Because options इतने हो गए हैं आज के time में ना, like so that's why, like you said earlier, marriages, I don't know, marriage, I think now it's just a requisite to have a child and make sure that the schooling is happy. Otherwise, I think people are cheating left, right and center after marriages. And I think love, like coming back to your question, I think it should be more pure.
तो तुम अभी भी वो मोनोगमस पुराने स्ट्रेट जो आउट ऑफ मूवीज रिलेशनशिप्स होते थे उनमें बिलीव करते हो?
I mean, you can decide with your partner if you want to have an open relationship. I don't believe in it. Like,
है ना, मुझे समझ ही
I don't believe in it, but
like
I don't.
This new words called polyamorous and what is it? Pansexual.
Man, oh man, all of that. But okay, no, so I'm fully with it. It's not that I don't respect it. Of course,
I respect it, but I'm like, just don't get it inside my home.
Yeah, monogamous maybe is the right way for now, but you know it keeps changing, man. Like,
But Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie once said, sorry, Brad Pitt once said that humans are not supposed to be monogamous.
oh really?
Yeah,
Brad Pitt?
yeah.
I mean, if you look like Brad Pitt. yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now before we close the podcast, I want you to do an imagination exercise.
Yeah.
All right. There's a 10-year-old Sahil Salathia.
Yeah.
And now there's a 60-year-old Sahil Salathia.
Yeah.
The things that you want to say to both of them,
Oh,
or the
wow.
advice, or anything.
So 10-year-old and 60-year-old. 10-year-old go, I'll say, don't worry too much. It's all going to be okay. And you learn your lessons along the way, for sure. And every decade of your life is going to be different. Like your 20s are not going to be the same as your 30s and your 40s and your 50s. Good or bad, that time will tell.
Sorry, how old are you?
Guess karo.
Guess just nahi kar sakta, bhai.
No, I've turned 34.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So I feel like my earlier 20s, you know, like were very, very carefree. I'm still very carefree. I have my days when I'm having a blast. But as you turn slightly older, you definitely start behaving differently, I feel.
60-year-old?
You did really well.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
You know, very few people actually say that even in imagination that
Yeah.
you did well. That's
Really well. Not well. I said you did really well.
I'm sorry, you did. But Sahil, I want to say one thing. Today on the podcast, you did really well.
Thank you. Yeah.
No, honestly, I mean, I've never had this much of conversation with you. I've met him once and, you know, I understood that बंदा इंटरेस्टिंग है लेकिन इतना इंटरेस्टिंग है मुझे इस पॉडकास्ट के बाद पता चला सो यू नो देयर इज अ थिंग दैट आई एम अ वेरी सेल्फिश पॉडकास्टर एंड देयर इज अ थिंग दैट आई डू ऑन माय पॉडकास्ट इज दैट आई मेक पीपल टेक एन ओथ who I find interesting, that they will have to reappear on the podcast in the coming seasons and, you know, in the coming episodes. So
I promise.
Yeah, on camera this is.
Yes, we have it on tape now.
And we know you're not a traitor.
Yeah, because I'm not a traitor, so yeah.
Well, Sahil Salathia, I would like to say only one thing to you, that people see the glamour, people see the fashion, people see the opinion, but I've also seen a very sincere actor in you and a very sincere artist, because, you know, you kept saying art for fashion, which I love. Like you said, Kangana, I love people who are unique. I love people who are, you know, very fierce about their style and their passion. So I just wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And I hope that you get bigger and better projects, and I have to keep calling you on Unsunset with Shardul to promote all your projects.
Yes, done deal. Lock it.
Thank you so much.
All right, man.
Thank you.
What a pleasure.
Alright guys, so that was the takeout for me in this episode that जब आप बड़े हो जाओगे अपनी लाइफ में, आप एक सर्टेन एज हो जाओगे, आपको इतना कॉन्फिडेंस और आपने इतना काम किया होना चाहिए लाइफ में कि आप अपने आप को बोल सके you did really well. अगर आपको लगता है कि ये पॉडकास्ट did really well, leave your comments. अगर आपको लगता है कि बहुत ही खराब था, बकवास था, leave your hate comments.
Don't leave your comments.
Yeah, we love that as well. If you want to get in touch with Sahil Salathia, well, his Instagram is all over the place. We will also attach the links in the description. Thank you so much for watching Uncensored with Shardul. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe now.